Hey teachers, welcome. In this video, we'll look at another alternative to using Quizlet. This website is note.io. I would suggest that you head over there, create a free teacher account, and log in. And then first off, if you want to, you can explore and see what people have already made. But if you want to use your own flashcards like me, I'm going to show you how to, first, I'm going to show you how to create some flashcards on here via import from Quizlet. It's really easy. So I still need to actually create one, so I'm going to do that right now. So head over to Quizlet and find the Quizlet set that you want to copy over. So I want this one right here. So just open it up, scroll down and find the share button, copy link. When you're done, you can leave Quizlet. Head back over here. I'm gonna hit this plus button where it says create. I'm gonna create some flashcards. Click the Quizlet button, paste that link into here, click import. It automatically brings over the title that you had, and also if you had images associated with the vocabulary words, it will also bring them over. I don't think I had any images for this one, that's why they're not showing up, but I can show you one in a second that has some images. So then you're going to click create, and you're going to pick the subject, click continue, and then I go back to my home page. Now I have a couple folders already created. If you don't have any created, it's super easy. Like let's say I want to put this chapter 8 into my Spanish 2 folder. I'll click the three little dots, go move to, and I'll create a new folder. Now once you've created that folder though, you can actually drag and drop. So I want 7, 8, and 9 all to be in Spanish 2 here. So 7, 8, 9. So now when I go into Spanish 2, I should have a total of 5 or 6 in there, I think, yeah. These over here, Saber is going to say are some notes. There's a note feature, like a note-taking feature on this website that I haven't really fully understood how to use it well yet and incorporate it into my classroom yet, so I'm not using that yet. But let's take a look at what these flashcards look like for students and how they can study them, how you can get them a link to study them. So first thing you're going to want to do is click the share button. And then I think I'm going to open an incognito window to show you what it would look like for a student. Okay, so I signed in with a secondary account, not my teacher account. So this is what a student would see. They have a choice of learn and flashcards. So let's say they click on flashcards. They get the word here in English, and then if they want to, they can just click it to see the word in Spanish, invierno, and click the arrow to go to the next one. Much like Quizlet, they have the option here to star words. So the ones that they don't know, they can click star. And then later, when they get through all of the words, if they want to study just the starred ones, they could click options and study type starred. And then they'll only be studying those ones that they starred. And I just started like 3 words, so it's going to take me 2 seconds. But let's go back. All. And then the other option I want to show you is students have the option to do a learn activity, which I think is probably kind of similar to Quizlet. Not exactly the same though. They can pick a date for when their test is. I think that helps the program decide how much and how often they should study. And they can type in words. So winter is el invierno. Click answer. And they got it right. And they can choose here if they got it wrong. They'll see it again soon. Up to got it right, see it again in 4 days. And then when they come back, obviously, and they're still studying, they won't be seeing these words. So they can click show answer. Obviously, you're probably not going to start with this because if you're new flashcards, you're not going to want to start here. Okay, so anyway, get them that link, and then they can study the flashcards with this website. It looks like there aren't any advertisements on it, which is also cool. The only downside, in comparing this to Quizlet, if there are some, is that it doesn't look like they don't have a game feature yet. There are some other things that Quizlet has that this doesn't have. Other like studying type options and stuff like that. But for a free alternative, I think this is pretty good. And that's it for this video. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, see you guys next time. Adios.